Like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, donate to us using Venmo. Our username is @LiveFromAkron. So, Josee, McGee, thank you for coming. Colton Huffman, the grand old Huff Daddy. Oh my God. Jared Bailey.
Yeah, thanks for having
Oh my God. Alex Jackson. You know, Joe Kidd here. Stoner rock on steroids.
Synthesizers, fuzz rock.
I'm Andrew Miller. I use a fuzz box.
I was like, this is the hardest working girl in, you know, the singer-songwriter circuit, and it seems like that's kind of what you are. You know, and I keep my eyes on the circuit, but heart on the pulse of the. Like what? There's a lot of cool words in there somewhere.
Ooh, the heart on
I
the
swear to God.
pulse.
I'm completely drunk. Give it up for Josee McGee.
You're so hush hush. The moment things get rough, I read into it too much. Down the rabbit hole I plunge. Ooh. Would never stray with superstition. I wonder why I'm so suspicious to dig a grave just in case. When no one's there to let me be. Sometimes pain is what it takes to see the ones we love are down for us. So when it's quiet in your hush hush, I'll take the time to work on mine and stop assuming the end is looming in the silence. Look for guidance. Ooh. Thank you. That's called a No More Graves. It's just kind of about refraining from, or trying to like learn from your mistakes, digging yourself those holes. You know what I mean? Trying to refrain from doing that.
How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm great.
Good.
I'm having anxiety though. I'm a ball of nerves and anxiety. But
I get
anyways,
it.
We're gonna project some positivity to you, man.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yeah.
No sense. less. Would you confess then to holding on? Can it go back to the lonely sender and find all the time the same song? You want it, you got it, even if it makes no sense at all. I fight it, trying to deny it, even if it makes no sense. No sense at all. No sense at all. No sense at all. What's in us can never be the same. What I aim, coming and find for fame. Outcasts, lonely and betrayed. And they'll say it with their backs to my face. La 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 la. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la. When the nights and the days mesh together, no I'm alone in the same splendid weather. Held up with no choice in my making, locked in and endlessly repeating. You want it, you got it, even if it makes no sense at all. Why fight it, try and deny it, even if it makes no sense. No sense at all. No sense at all. No sense at all. No sense.
Now, do you have a bias against social media?
I wasn't expecting that. No, I don't have a bias against it. It's just I think that.
I'm not going to judge you. I mean, okay. Maybe I will a little bit.
I mean, I don't care. We all judge each other.
I mean, it's fun to judge people. Don't you just want to judge?
Sure. Do you think I'd be good at that?
I mean, I don't know. Can you be like the Simon Cowell? I was thinking I would create a character named Simon Scowl.
I wouldn't mind playing the dick. It's just I would never say anything to somebody that would like cause them to want to quit.
It crush someone's dreams.
Yeah.
Like just in like brittle flakes of whatever.
Let's be on our best behavior. Don't love me one day, then love me not. Or try to make me wait for you. Attention feed, just give it up. Like you early on, we're one and the same, so I always see through it. It's fun when you know they want you. But tell me, what's the point of your futile games trying to keep me in confusion? When you've got emotions for me. Baby, I know everything. You are really all the way. Walking by me looking fine, trying to figure what I think. Turning on your feminine, autumn made me wanna change. Looking away, being liars, you're pushing me away, 'cause I know you'll never change.
I'm out of tune, I apologize. Oh, it sounds so bad.
Let's be on our worst behavior. It ain't a thing that treats you like you don't exist. 'Cause you're betrayed. Fucking him to bring out my jealousy. Machiavellian, I'm cynical 'cause I've already been through this. It pays to be vulnerable, but I ain't ever loved somebody that's real, and I'd rather be lonely than you have control over me. Baby, I know everything. You are really on the raid. Walking by me looking fine, trying to figure what I think. Turning on your feminine, autumn made me wanna chase. Looking nowhere, being liars, you're pushing me away, 'cause I know you'll never change. I'm looking for somebody different, a pretty one that isn't insecure, that can make me there.
Thank you. I gotta fix that. Hold on.
Cool. Yeah, you're a fucking killer guitar player, man. I like that you did the Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Oh, yeah, me and Andrew have been playing that song for years, man.
Bringing that psych, that druggy psych rock. So do you have a day job?
I do supply chain. It
Okay.
sucks. It's not fun.
Nice,
It's
yeah,
a lot of
it's-
temporary stress.
But do you don't feel a sense of reward?
Like I just like being on stage. It's fun.
I mean, that sounds like you'd rather be making a living,
Yeah.
being on stage as an entertainer. But too bad it's a fucking virtual
Jared
impossible to
Bailey.
do that.
I was listening to Prince on my way over here. Does anyone like Prince's music? All right, some people. I like Prince. Prince is like if Michael Jackson only had sex with adults. One time I was about to have sex with a lady, and she said, I want to have sex doggy style. And I said, nah, I want to have sex cat style. She asked, how do you have sex cat style? I said, that's where I intensely love you for 1 to 2 minutes, and then I leave. But I always wonder, I was like, did Jeffrey Dahmer go to my church? They're like, eat this, pretend it's the body of Christ. He's like, all right. I fucking like this place, let's do it. They're like, drink this, pretend it's Jesus' blood. He's like, all right, yeah, I fucking like this place, this is cool, all right, yeah. And then maybe he wasn't killing people, maybe he just thought he was taking communion. Maybe he was just really religious. Zeus, real piece of shit, that Zeus. Zeus was a rapist. That's not cool. Frowned upon. Zeus would come down to Earth and be like, I'm God, you better fuck me. He was like the Harvey Weinstein of Greek gods. Worst bumble date I ever had. I met up with a girl at a Mexican restaurant. And she said, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late. She showed up an hour and 45 minutes late to the date. I drank like 5 margaritas by the time she showed up. I'm surprised I wasn't like unconscious on the fucking table when she showed up. But she did show up. And she said, what's the worst date you've ever been on? I was so close to being like, fucking you? Like, you are a terrible date. But then I made the mistake. I asked her, I was like, what's the worst date you've ever been on? Never ask a woman that question. You will get a horror story. She said a guy picked her up, and then he picked her up at like 6 p.m. And then she's like, are we still going out to dinner? He's like, yeah, let's just stop by my place. They stop by his place. They're having a raging party. All right? Like raging. And he's like, I don't like parties. Let's go in my room. So they go in his room, and she's like, and then a separate dude came into the room. The dude was like, you ever sucked 2 dicks at the same time before? And then she sprinted home through a bad neighborhood. And I was like, wow, that's way worse than waiting an hour for a date. You can't even like compare the 2 stories of who's had a worse date between the 2. But like the thing is, like if like she had the same, like if I had her night, like with a girl, that would have been the best night of my fucking life. Like I pick up a girl, she's like, are we going to dinner? She's like, well, let's stop by my place. I know what that means. We're not going to dinner. We go to her place, there's a raging party. I like to party. Fuck it, why not? She's like, all right, let's just go to my room real quick. I'd be like, this is going really fucking well. And then like if I went in and a second girl came in the room, was like, you ever eat 2 girls out at the same time before? I'd be like, no, but I'd love to. And then I'd have a wonderful night and walk home confidently. When I first started comedy, a girl told me I was the worst comedian she has ever seen. Ouch. And then a few years later, I was doing comedy. I was performing at a bar. And then I saw that girl, and I did really well that night. I did so well, I wound up having sex with that same girl. So whenever someone asks, what do you do if someone doesn't like your jokes? I just say, fuck 'em. Yeah. Screw them. Tell them to suck my dick.
As for the social media thing, though, I don't have a bias against it per se. I think it's useful.
I think it's a sign of emotional intelligence.
It's not. That is not.
You're
how
like-
I want them to come across.
Hey, great to meet you, Alex Jackson. I can't wait to hear your stuff. Your video has like a thong in it. Like there's like there's some nice booty that with a nice thong. So it was like it caught my attention and it caught my fiance's attention too. So
She bi?
no.
Maybe she is.
She might
Or
secretly
what
be
do
there.
you mean,
You
like,
never
caught
know.
her attention, like, she was offended by it?
No,
Or,
she
like,
liked it, man. It was a fun.
Maybe
I was
she's
like, I wasn't
bi.
sure how she was gonna take it. She's kind of a religious lady, you know what I'm saying? She's very proper. Thank you for coming to Live from Akron and bringing the Flock of Moons. That was a legit performance right there. Okay.
Getting back to the roots, man.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. So you used to be in Time Cat, like every band, they all must die. I had a feeling, because I told Ari Jane, I said, these guys have positive intent. There's a lot of riffs.
And a bass rig from hell.
Beastly, just blown out. We're not playing, we are playing, but we're not playing. Fucking write music, put it out, and that's what I respect about you guys. Cheers to that, man. Producer. In a year from now, who are you trying to open for?
Fuzz.
Yeah,
Wands.
Wands. Maybe the black. Like I'm trying to work on my busk game, but like street performing and whatnot.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I don't know what busk is, so I'm glad you clarified. I was to visit my sister in New York. That's like huge. Just walking around, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this shredding. I saw like a homeless lady just like violently shitting in the corner.
I mean, you get that just about anywhere now. Many a pile of diarrhea, randomly, just sort of like
with a needle and
organic.
Yeah.
When I first saw you at Porch Rocker with the glue drops, definitely I was like, okay, that's some very artistic songwriting. And it's kind of an alternative thing, but like the chords are kind of like not jazz, but not rock. They're not folk either. They're kind of like more, I don't know.
It's all weird. I grew up singing in church. My mom and my sisters and my cousins, and then my grandpa. He's classically trained on piano, and he taught me, how to play piano a little bit. We sang like lots of old jazz standards. I mean, like I did Christmas shows a lot growing up. Just singing just old jazz songs, like Dream which I don't know, I can't even give you a good example really, but just old stuff. And then I grew up with influences like major pop influences like Katy Perry, Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, Kelly Clarkson was a huge influence.
Beyonce.
Adele was a really big influence though too. I don't know. I really don't know where it all comes from. The locals actually have been really inspiring since like becoming an adult in songwriting. I started songwriting as like a kid, you know. But anyway, yeah, I would say like people like Gretchen Plus was really inspiring. Bethany Joy, she's majorly inspiring.
You guys have been like gigging together lately because you know I've known Bethany for a while and I'm like, oh my god, you know, like, she's so high level, so professional, so beautiful as an artist and singer. So that's cool. You guys are like, do you have any gigs with her coming up, or are you guys doing like she's in Cleveland, you're in
Well,
Canton?
no, I don't know. She's kind of like pulling back on dating right now during like this time. But she does like she just texted me today about recording some vocals. So she's doing a lot of like recording right now and video and audio stuff.
She's coming here.
Awesome. Lucky you guys.
See what you're doing. I want to see both of you guys here together. That'd be cool. Because you know, man, like I saw your harmonies with your sister, and I know you and Bethany probably already discovered you probably harmonize. I mean, have you guys hit some harmonies together yet?
Totally. Doing a little bit of songwriting.
Oh shit. Dope. Okay.
Cool.
Well, thanks. Thanks, Josee McGee.
You're welcome, David.
Awesome.